Hello and welcome to Indus News. My name is Hamza Amjad, coming to you from our studios in Lahore. These are the top stories of this hour. At least 54 Taliban fighters and 24 Afghan security personnel have been killed in latest fighting in Afghanistan. The Defense Ministry said that airstrikes targeted 2 Taliban hideouts in southern Uruzgan province, killing 26 fighters. It said that 28 others were killed in nationwide ground operations and airstrikes. Taliban said that they killed 17 Afghan soldiers in an attack on a military convoy in central Ghazni province. Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid claimed that 7 Afghan policemen were killed in a clash in northern Balkh province. Next up, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has arrived in Pakistan on a 2-day official visit. During his visit, the Saudi Crown Prince will hold talks with Pakistan's President Arif Alvi, Prime Minister Imran Khan and Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa. The Foreign Office in a statement said that the two countries will sign agreements on Saudi investments in Pakistan, including a multi-billion-dollar oil refinery at Gwadar Port. It is believed that the total Saudi investment package for Pakistan would exceed $15 billion. Moving on, at least 4 security personnel have been martyred in a terror attack in Pakistan's southwestern Balochistan province. Terrorists ambushed a paramilitary convoy in Balochistan's Panjgur district along the China-Pakistan economic corridor. This comes 2 days after Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi blamed Pakistan for the Pulwama attack and threatened a strong response. Incarcerated Indian spy Kulbhushan Yadav was arrested from Balochistan. Yadav had confessed to training, equipping and assisting terrorists in Pakistan to disrupt the CPEC project. Meanwhile, Pakistan has submitted its reply in the International Court of Justice against a petition by New Delhi demanding the return of Indian spy Kulbhushan Yadav. Yadav was arrested in March 2016 after he illegally and clandestinely entered Pakistan from Iranian territory. Identifying himself as an Indian Navy officer and spy agency RAW operative, Yadav confessed to crimes of espionage and terrorism against Pakistan.
I was stationed in Chabar, the Iranian port city, under a fictitious name, Hussain Mubarak Patel, and I was running a business there, Kanmida Trading Company. It was a discreet, non-embassy based operation, exclusively meant to conduct meetings with Baloch insurgents and terrorists. The aim of these meetings was always to see that the aims and the targets of RAW to conduct the various terrorist activities within Balochistan are conveyed properly to the insurgents, and any kinds of requirements of them are conveyed back to the RAW officials.
India accused Pakistan of abducting Yadav from Iranian territory without providing the international court any evidence of its claim. Pakistan's reply questioned the ICJ's jurisdiction over the matter while citing India's stance in previous cases of bilateral disagreements. Pakistan argued that Yadav did not merit consular access under the Vienna Convention as he was a criminal guilty of espionage. Pakistan has also questioned the reason for an authentic Indian passport issued to Yadav under a fake Muslim identity. Islamabad has also pointed out India's inability to explain why Yadav was retired at the early age of 47 from the Indian Navy. India's lawyers will present their arguments to the top UN court on Monday. Over to Indian-occupied Kashmir, where a general strike was observed to protest attacks on Kashmiris by Hindu extremists in and outside the valley. Some 2,000 people have taken shelter in a mosque in Jammu, fearing attacks from Hindu extremists. Earlier in occupied Jammu, Hindu mobsters set vehicles and homes of Kashmiri Muslims on fire. Indian authorities have suspended mobile internet service in most parts of the territory. Moving on, the United States has rebuked European powers for their stance on Iran and Venezuela. Addressing the Munich Security Conference, US Vice President Mike Pence urged the European allies to quit the Iran nuclear deal and recognize Juan Guaido as Venezuela's president. Pence also rejected German Chancellor Angela Merkel's call to include Russia in global cooperation efforts. Earlier in her speech, Merkel defended Iran's nuclear deal and Germany's ties with Russia. Meanwhile, Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif, in his address, criticized US efforts to turn Europe against the nuclear deal. That was all for the moment.